what the hell could that thing be? It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
I think it's probably a man stuck in ice. I think. That's this one.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Ooh, you get to drive the truck. That's dope. Ooh, I like this.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business.
I like how this
Well,
handles.
actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
I probably drive like a normal person now.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Dope. Carl sounds like my kind of dude. Alright, so.
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
I mean, I've been here for a solid 30
Still
seconds.
not a soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
And the voices in his head. Sounds dope. Alright.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough the line was acting up.
Oh. That's a good question. Cool. I got a water bottle. I'm guessing there's stuff up here. Is there stuff around? No, there's not. Alright. See, I don't know how off the beaten path things are going to be in this game, or if it's like pretty straightforward. I don't know. I'll just go to where I think I should go. Look at this view. Look at that render distance. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. Oh, LB is to crouch. Fire starter and a pincer. Nice. Let's go. Pinch this gate. Do we have to leave the car running at all, or there's no way to turn this off? Save gas.
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Drive on the right
The
side.
local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Radio's not working. Oh, I have no control now. Oh!
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Alright, well.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Okay, so. Let's go over here and see if we can warm ourselves up. Got a log. Dope. So you can start a fire here to keep warm. Nice. Look at this. We're on a roll now. I bet you there's something important in there too. And in here probably. Alright, so let's warm up a little bit and then we're gonna head in. We'll go here first. Watchtower first. Wait, is there really nothing up here? Flag of Quebec. Oh, nothing. Okay, alright. It's a bit of a red herring. Close the door? You can, cool. Alright, well. If I had a flashlight, that'd be nice. Oh, here we go. So, let's go ahead and take these. Take that. Chains.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
I don't know why that line of dialogue happened when you pick up the chains. Oh, unless the chains are for the truck to get to the ditch, maybe? I don't know. I don't know why else he'd be excited about chains. Okay, cool. Is that everything? I think so. Alright. Look at me go.
The driver had taken off.
Oh, we can actually
It
go
was
in.
still
Okay,
best
cool.
to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
Locked iron box. Okay, cool. So let's close this. Can we? Cannot. Ooh, trunk. Med kit. Maybe that's... Am I hurting? Oh, I still have half health. Equipment. Oh, I do have a flashlight. Oh, okay. Camera, map, journal. Is it in inventory? No, it's not. Consumable, maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're healed up. Alright, let's get this sucker out of here. Will not move without help. Oh, lay chains. Oh, do I have to find 4 more chains? I'll put one here. Seems like the most useful spot to put it. Let's try hitting this just in case. Oh, okay. I really hope I don't have to go. Cool. Oh, the radio's working. That's a good sign. Usually bad things don't happen to people in horror movies when the radio's working. It's when the radio goes off.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes, the Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry. The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Allegedly. Alright. Now we're cooking. We're just gonna leave the truck running again? Do we not?
Given the circumstances, leaving with an empty tank would be a death warrant.
Getting it.
Carl had to refuel.
Oh. Well, given the circumstances, I think leaving your truck running is probably a bad idea, but I'm not Carl or the narrator, so what do I know?
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Divine nectar.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Now I'm guessing me... Yeah, that'd be too easy. Alright, well, doesn't look like there's anybody in there, so... This better be a... Oh!
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Take out camera. Alright. Oh yeah, let's keep that. Memories for our trip to Quebec. Canada. Wait.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Yeah, well, I don't have a flashlight or a lantern, so I'm kind of SOL. Oh, duct tape, though. No, come here. No, come here. Matches. How do I put this away? Down, okay. Garage key. Oh. Okay. Let's hit 1. Let's hit 2. Let's hit 7. Sale. Ding, ding. Oh, look at that. I did something. What's that? Post key. Alright, let's see here.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone. Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
Okay, I can't read when that guy's talking. You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. And when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it right. I'm a wise man, not to worry. I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going to go... which I'm going out to get right now. Which I'm going to get right now is what he should have said. French people don't know how to talk. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you. After all, you must know how it's done. Blah blah. Okay, I think for the most part, I'll just read in my head, and then you can pause it and read it if you'd like. But okay. Turn on. All right. Well, that's not working. Thanks. Now, it would be nice if I had a... Oh, I do, right? I think. Could have sworn I had a flashlight a couple seconds ago. Equipment. Oh, I do. Look at that. Nice. Alrighty. I like how his arm comes back and forth when you're standing and you got nothing in front of you. When he's got room to play, he extends his arm a little bit. When you get close to something. That's cool, I like that. That's what we got here. Oh. Hello. I'll take that.
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
I like the Splinter Cell conviction style sort of exposition that pops up on the wall. That's cool. What do we got here?
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay, so that's not working. Let's go outside and see what's... Oh!
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
But
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
So I gotta fix that. Oh, I'm guessing there'll probably be stuff in there if I can get it. I'll need a thing, a plier, it looks like.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
A little bit spooked out though with those wolves running about. What's in here? Nothing. I like the noise that made. That was fun. Hardware? Hardwire? Hardware. Pliers. Look at that. Just the thing I needed. Radio still working. Good sign. There's a car. Is there anything in the trunk? No. How about over here? Nope. Alright, cool. Ooh.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Car lifting? Do you mean Carl lifting? I'm sorry. Okay, let's go fix it. What in the fuck is that?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Rule of thirds. Never put the subject right in the middle of the camera. You gotta put it. Can I duck down? Oh, I can. Get that nice macro shot. Let's do that. What? Maybe there's something wrong with my film.
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Camera's probably faulty. Let's fix this. Let's hit that. Let's go in here. Ooh, we did it. Now, that stays on. I'm guessing that. Oh, you can. That's helpful. Store and garage. Everything else is written in French except for that. Isn't that handy? So, off, on. Because he said that you can't power both. So let's go. Over here.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Nice. It's probably smack
At long
some.
last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp.
Smack some
Surely
puppers
it
with
would
this.
come in handy at some point.
Probably. So is there a weight system in this game that I have to worry about? Okay, yeah, there is. I wonder if there's like certain things that you can put things in. Ooh, the post box. I bet you that you can, I bet you there's like different post boxes around the map, and you put your things in them, and is that how? Oh shit! Somebody just dropped a gun, just straight up dropped a gun in here. Didn't even put it in an envelope or anything. I just want to mail 357 to my friend.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered.
Mini key.
Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky.
Oh, it's the little box. Cool.
Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
So he got this is Hamilton, right? What's this do? That's the map. What does this do?
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Caribou footprints. Oh, right, I took a picture of that thing, and there's a weird footprint that showed up. Alright, so I'm going to practice something that Carl doesn't, which is saving electricity and turning things off. So let's go ahead and not that. Let's do this.
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
This is cool. I like this. So it looks like they're going in the same direction as the wolf prints. Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
There's another one here. But it continues to... Oh! Hi, what are you?
Wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
I think it's probably a man stuck in ice. I think. That's good. Oh, that's good. No wolf could have done that. That's correct. That's too funny.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Can I touch him? Oh,
All of a
what's going
sudden,
on?
Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams, a cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
What in the fuck? Oh, he dodged it. Look at that. Fucking deked him. So this is trippy. So this has got like a supernatural element then to it, I'm guessing.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
This is cool. So obviously there's like some Cree people that know what's up. Some sort of legend. Oh, hi doggo.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A
739.
fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
739, 739, 739. 739, 739. I gotta remember that. Alright, well, you doubled back. Or are you running? No. So you ran that way, around, and then ran back. Okay. Fucking smart guy. It happens. You do dumb shit, you get eaten.